Hi there. Welcome to your HEENT examination. Stands for head, eyes, ears, nose, and throat. Although we'll do a few more things as well. You mind if I get started? Wonderful. I would love to just look at your face, do a little bit of palpation, check in on some of the muscles. TMJ. Let me get a little closer here. Okay, so just taking a peek at the skin. Good. You have even texture, coloring, no particular spots that I'm concerned with. Just keep taking a little peek around and make sure. Good. So let's start with the temporomandibular joint right here. This is the joint that allows your lower jaw, your mandible, to move up and down, side to side, allows you to chew. So let me just feel right here. Any pain or tenderness as I lightly touch the joint? Okay, now I'm going to have you do a few movements here. If I could have you open your mouth. Good, and close the mouth. Okay, open, close. Okay, and how does that movement feel? I don't hear any clicking. It feels smooth to me, but how does it feel to you? Okay, let's continue. I'm going to have you move your jaw to one side and then the other side. Good. The other side. The other side again. Okay, and how was that side to side movement there? Okay, did it feel like there was any clicking, any kind of odd crunchy feeling? No. Okay, so let's focus on the masseter. That is the muscle in this area. That is one of your big chewing muscles. So I am going to have you clench the jaw. Good. Unclench. Clench. Unclench. Wonderful. And any pain there? Good. Let's move to the temporalis. This is another one of your big superficial muscles of mastication. Now, any pain or tenderness here? Good. And if you could just clench the jaw, unclench, clench, unclench. Good. How was that? Excellent. Let me just jot that down and then and masseter. There we go. Then we can move to the lymph nodes. So I'm going to come right back. There we go. Right back in here. Right along the hairline. There we go. And then we'll sweep behind the ears, in front of the ears, underneath the jaw, and down the neck. Okay, last one is the supraclavicular lymph nodes. Right in here. Okay, that's good. Nothing there. Excellent. So let's go ahead and take a look at your head. So I'm going to do some palpation first, and then we'll take a close look at your hair and your scalp. So we'll begin by just feeling around the head a bit, checking the contours of the skull. It's not a smooth surface by any means. Lots of little divots, raised areas. Good. Any pain or tenderness as I'm doing this? Wonderful. Okay. So, scalp here. I'm going to do just a little bit of combing here just to get any tangles situated so that I don't pull anything. Okay. Alright, that's pretty good. It's not been too windy today, so let's take a look at your scalp here. So we have right here along the hairline. Just gonna take a peek. Right along here. Around the ears. Good. So let's go ahead and just part the hair right in the middle. And let's take a little look here. Okay. We got a pretty wide part in here. And that looks good there. Let's do another little bit of hair here. Okay. Good. Hair, a bit more hair. Any pain here? Okay, just making sure. Almost at the end of this side. Just taking a look. Last little bit here. Right in here. Right here. Alright, let's bring all of that hair back to the middle. Good. We can work on the other side. So far, all looks clear. Okay. Go. Another section pulled over. Separating the strands. A little bit more to go here. The skin, pretty clear, quite pale compared to the rest of your skin tone, which is good. Don't want it to be overly red or have a lot of flush to it. It's the area that, unless you don't have hair there, you wouldn't see the sun generally. Not more than just a titch. Just a smidge. Okay, last little section. Good. Alright, let's go ahead and bring that back to the middle. And I've made a bit of a mess of your hair. So we're going to straighten that out real quick. Let's see what we've got. So, need to straighten out the part a little. That goes over there. Let's go ahead and comb this out a bit. Just make sure there aren't any tangles. Okay, let's see, with this smaller comb we can make it a little neater. Good. Separate that real quick. There. Okay, so your part is neat. It's back in the right place, and your hair is all smoothed out. So, scalp looks great. Now we can move on to the eyes. I have a couple of relevant tools here. Need, for example, our ophthalmoscope. Just pop that into the base. There we go. Nice and secure. And 0 out the magnification. There we are. Now, let's take a little look at your eyes. So if you could just look right at my nose here. I'm going to just look right at the eyes very closely. Looking at the lacrimal glands here, the sclerae, the irises, pupils, distribution of the eyelashes, distribution of the hairs in the eyebrows. Good. All looks even. And if I could have you just look up for me. Good. And if you could just look down for me. There we go. Conjunctival tissue is pink and clear. Good, as are the lacrimal gland areas. Sclerae is clear. So let's go ahead and just look at this eye to start. I'm going to have you look up, right up here. Then look down, right down here. And look to the side. Side. Good. And can you look right up here? Right up here. Good. Right here. And right here. Excellent. Other side. We'll look at this particular eye. If you could just look up. Good. And to the side. To the side. Look down. Look up here, look over here, right in here, right over here. Good. Let me grab this little cover right here. I'm going to do cover right there, and if I could have you just look up here, and down here, and over here. Over here, right in here. Good, right over here as far as you can. How about down here? Good. Other side. Just position that right there, and if you could look up here. Good. How about over here? Right up in here. Good. Here. 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 Look right here. And right here. Wonderful. Okay. Let's take a look at your eyes with some light. I am, again, going to have you just look right here at my nose. Let's make sure the eyes are in alignment. Perfect. I'm just making sure that the shine of the light is identical in both of your eyes. If it wasn't, your eyes would be out of alignment. And if you could just keep looking at my nose here. And pupils are reactive to the light. Good. Just keep looking right here. Good. Keep looking right at my nose. There you go. Good deal. There we are. And very good. Okay. Now I'm just going to cover this eye right here. Keep looking at my nose. making sure that even with the one eye covered, the other one still moves around and reacts appropriately. Good. And other side. Place that right there. There we go. Good. 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 Okay. All right. Very good. Let's go ahead and bring out our ophthalmoscope. Click that on. Make sure our light is. Oh, that's why we test it. Put a few taps. There we go. I'm just going to put my hand on top of your head so that I don't run into you. And let me see. Do I need? Let's do just a bit more. Magnification here. That should be good. Okay. So I'm going to come in very slowly, and you just look at the wall behind me here. There. And this way I can look at the back of your eye. Look at the optic disc and the macula and the blood vessels. Okay. And then the other side here. Let's see. This eye is my better eye, so let's see if we can get, yeah, a little bit less magnification there. Good. Okay, I'm going to come in real close. There we are. Just look at the wall behind me here. There we are. Good. And looking at the health of the blood vessels. Taking a peek around the fundus. There we are. Just keep looking right at the wall there. Good. Okay. Let's switch this out. And I've got a new speculum ready for you. We can take a peek inside of your ears. So let's go ahead. We've got our light there, and we're just going to take a little look inside the ear. Good. Any pain here? Excellent. There we go. So, not seeing anything out of the ordinary here. The ear canal looks clear. The tympanic membrane looks healthy. Let's go ahead and look at your other ear then. Gently. There, with the otoscope in the ear there. Good. So, coloring is good. very healthy internal ear. There we go. But we want to do some tests with the tuning forks now. So we are going to start with the Weber and Rinne test. Let me grab our striker and we will perform this with my 512 hertz tuning fork. It'll sound like this. Clear, pure tone. What I'm going to do with this, I'm going to strike it and put it right on your forehead here. And you just tell me whether you hear it more in one ear, the other, or right in the middle. One side, the other, right in the middle. One side, right in the middle. Is it a little soft? Let's try it just a bit louder here. Now the Rinne test. I'm going to strike the fork and put it right back behind your ear on what's called the mastoid process. You can feel it with your fingers, but it is this bony ridge behind the ear. I'm going to place the tuning fork there, and you should be able to hear the sound. You will let me know when it stops, and then I'll bring it in front of the ear, which you should hear it again, and let me know when it stops. So what we're looking for here is that the bone conduction of sound, right back here, is not greater than the air conduction of sound when I put it here. Put it right back here. Hear it? Okay. And hear it now? And it stops, okay? Hear that? Okay, here. Okay, let's do that again. Hear that? And it stops, good. And it stops. Right back here. That's a little better, okay. Stops. Okay, so that was a bit faint. Here. Okay. And it stops. All right. So now we're going to do a little tuning fork earring test. I have 4 different frequencies here. We're just going to test each one. We have the 128 hertz. Hear this? Loud and clear. 256 hertz. Very clear, good. We already know the 512, but we'll give it a shot anyway. Good. Last one. The highest pitched, 2048. Did all of those sound quite clear? Okay, I am going to pick a tone, and then I'm just going to pick another couple of forks, and you just tell me if they sound higher or lower pitched to you. All right? So, if I pick this one, is this higher or lower pitched? Higher. Good. What about this one? Is that higher or lower than the first sound? Lower. Okay. What about this one? Higher or lower? Lower. Okay. What about this one? If I give you this sound, is this sound higher or lower? Lower. What about this one? Higher or lower? Lower. This one? Higher or lower? Lower. Okay. One more. This sound. And is this sound higher or lower? Higher. Good. What about this one? Higher. And what about this one? That one's also lower. Very good. Excellent. Now let's go ahead and take a look at your nose. Let me grab a new speculum. We'll use the otoscope. If I could have you tip your head back. Right, and just take a look inside the nose here. We have clear nasal passages and adequately moistened tissue. No signs of postnasal drip. Dryness, I can see the turbidence there. Good. And I am going to occlude one side of your nose, and I'm going to have you take a few deep breaths. So if I occlude this side and take a breath in and out, then that sounds like that particular passage is open and able to allow air through. I'm going to just block this side. You could inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Other side. You could inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Good. Now I have a few things for you to smell. If you could just tell me what this smells like right here. Okay, that is lemon or citrus. And how about this one? Cinnamon, very good. This one. What does that smell like? Okay, that smells like mint. And this time I'm going to open this up, close one nostril. What does this smell like? Orange, good. And other side. Can you smell this one? Coffee, excellent. And lastly, let's just grab the light, as well as my tongue depressor here. If I could have you just open your mouth for me. Good. And if I could have you stick out your tongue. Okay. I'm just going to press your tongue down. We can look at the throat wall here. Good. Can you say ah for me? Okay, uvula is midline and mobile there. Good. Okay, and just keep your mouth open. Just want to look the teeth and the tissue, the buccal mucosa. Good. And can you lift your tongue to the roof of your mouth? All right, very good. Can you stick your tongue out of your mouth? Can you move it to one side, the other, up and down? Okay. Can you put your tongue back in your mouth and then push against your cheek? Okay, just like that. I'm going to try to press your tongue back in. I want you to resist me. Good. Other side, if you could press your tongue into your cheek right here. And I'm going to try to push it back in. And you just hold against me. There we go. Excellent. So, let's see what we've got here. And good. Fundoscopy. We have the Weber and Rinne test. Cranial nerve 1, intact bilaterally. Cranial nerve 12 is intact as well. And glossopharyngeal and the vagus nerve. Okay, pharyngeal. Okay. That looks about it. Do you have any questions or anything to add at all? Okay, let me go ahead and sign off here. That will conclude our examination. Thank you so much for coming in today to receive this HEENT examination. I hope you have a whale of a day and a good rest of your night. Thank you.